It's 2026, let's not waste any time, and we have the best bang for buck, the best valued cards, there's iterations of promos that were released, there's objectives, SPCs, icon swaps. Let's get right into it, boys. Man, come on, you already know MMOEXP, the best coin website to get your FC26 coins. Get a huge jump start to your teams. I'm talking Mbappe's, I'm talking some of the best cards in the game, man. META, that's code META for the best cheapest coins. Check first link in description. Also, 8% off, god damn. When it comes to the best bang for buck, this is essentially like however they play exceeds their price range. If you don't know how it goes, you will get it 32,000 coins. It doesn't necessarily mean the best cheapest though, so get that in your minds, boys. Nonetheless though, most of the time these cards are, I'd say, somewhat attainable. Like goalkeeper Unai Simon, used him this weekend, insane. Kind of remind me of like a Casillas, maybe 1 inch taller. Very nice, he's tall. You know, he's got the far reach base. When it comes to especially post patch now, I feel like the goalkeepers that are flourishing is the rush hour plus players, due to the fact that, let's say, they intimidate the opposition. Like if your opposition, your player that you're versing currently is like, you know, getting 1v1 situations, when they have the rush hour plus, it's almost like the FC IQ, you know, off the ball movement is insane. Like they one inclination to just kind of get the ball, they make themselves bigger. You know, Unai Simon, I feel like, is amazing at that. And also, the more the merrier in terms of playstyles. Far throw, he's got obviously footwork plus, base, which is silver. In terms of, like, you know, saving with feet, distribution right there, amazing card, man. Very nice in this game. When it comes to goalkeepers, I feel like everyone has their own opinions, but this one I feel like objectively can cook, bro. Let's jump over to the fullbacks, man. When it comes over to the fullbacks, now yes, Onyebati can play right back. She can also play left back. There is one guy occupying that right back slot. I think you kind of know who it is. We'll get right into it though. 96,000 coins, probably, if I were to say, steal of the day, bro. When I mean steal of the day, the best card right there for the price out of everyone. You get this card in your team for 96,000 coins. I even put her in my fullback video. I put it S+. So that kind of goes to show how insane this card is. Why she is insane. Now we all know the bruiser, you could say, pandemic. Everyone is trying to get their fullbacks, center backs on bruiser. Why this is, differentiates between tackle types, makes the card more, you could say, insane in terms of inclination to get the ball. Physicality is there, all of the above. So having someone that can turn, that's kind of, you could say, small with bruiser, what are we doing, bro? That's like best of both worlds, you know. I always say a fullback that is shorter and like easier to turn with is better than a very tall, lanky fullback. Now maybe you could also have balance between the two, because if you have two fullbacks that are small, it could work most of the time, but you're gonna get caught on the, like, physicality wise, and then also corners, you know, so you have to just kind of watch out for that. But for the most part, man, I feel like having two, even just having a decent enough fullback alongside, like, let's say if you have Onyebati, you have, like, I don't know, the next guy, actually, João Cancelo. Like, if you have both fullbacks, by the way, combined price of 300k, both of them S+ in terms of meta, what are we doing? That is insane value right there. We got Jockey, Tiki Taka Plus, bro, bruiser base as well. This is literally the epitome of value, best value. Do you know what I mean? And also, he can upgrade. He's a fantasy card, and also very nice club behind him to upgrade, you know. Depends on how well he plays though, and if he does play, because he's already got the 6+ points or more. He's got the 1 clean sheet as well, so shouts out right there. 206k for this card. When it comes to fullback, man, I feel like the best play styles are according to your game style, yes, but Jockey Plus goes without saying, man. I feel like that's the best one, because movement from side to side, you boys know the deal. And then also any passing playstyle plus, even a pace playstyle plus is amazing. João Cancelo, insane in this game, very nice. I don't really need to even speak about it, man. Center backs. Now when it comes to the two center backs, right, Koulibaly, right, is the best bang for buck center back in the game, hands down. He's even a top 20 center back, irrespective. The issue with him is his pace split. He can get upgraded future, so I'm looking for like future upgrades, you know, in terms of value and stuff. But his card is still very nice in game. I've heard some very nice things about him. He's got the bruiser plus. Now with the center back, man, having a base or bruiser plus, it's just insane. I don't know if you boys have been playing centrally and there's like a point where you can't get through the center backs. It's because that center backs has bruiser, bro. It's so insane, like, it's very insane. I said insane a lot this video. But if you also have Intercept Plus, one of the better ones, so I'd say if you can have Koulibaly and have a center back with Intercept Plus, it's perfect. You know, have like best of both worlds. But let's jump over to the next one. It's going to be Semican, which is actually a season pass card, so you're getting everything above. He's got bruiser base, of course. 425 likes. What I like about Simikan is he reminds me of like almost like a Van de Ven. He's very fast in game and then very tall, you know, so he's gonna pretty much get through and kind of alleviate. I don't know if you've checked the through ball meta. Everybody's spamming through balls now because that is literally the meta. There's one linear movement when it comes to attacking. It's either that or the inside forwards cutting inside. So yeah, that's just the way the game is, man. So having fast center backs and fullbacks will definitely help. That's why I say never have a player with bad base split, because you will see it. Trust me, you will see it. Let's move to the midfielders. When it comes to midfielders, right, you're looking at cards that I feel like occupy both positions where it comes to defensively and attackingly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like players like, you could say Joel Scott, you could say Sega, Abili are better than players like Vieira. Like, yes, it's nice to have maybe one like insane physical CM, but for the most part, most players, especially in the pro tournaments, if you checked post patches and stuff, most players are playing with smaller CMs because it's easier to attack with, to alleviate press and to press themselves and to turn to transition. So I feel like Jill Scott is perfect in that position. And yes, you might think she's expensive, but I feel like now for the price, man, she pretty much does everything as well. Very nice card in this game. You could even say not too short, not too tall, in that middle realm as well. 5'11", very nice pace split. And I think people are adding a shadow on this card because it increases defensive awareness a little bit, but the pace goes max. You need to have good pace and good stamina, importantly, like very nice stamina, especially with Relentless as well, which she does at least base, because you're going to go up and down the field, man. Most of the time people are playing this type of card as a ball winning box to box type of player. Everybody plays that right now, so for this card to be there is perfect. Let's move to the next one. This is more of a lanky type of player, but as I said, I don't really like a lanky CM just because of the turning elements. But what I like about him is he's tall, right? And he has some placement to kind of compensate that. So he has the technical plus with the anticipate. He's 76 or 67, 68,000 coins. Let's not get to that number. He's got intercept base, jockey base, very nice different dribbling stats. And what I like about him, the short and long passing with the accompanied, doesn't have the tiki-taka, but I'd say with the accompanied ping pass and incisive, it's decent. The tiki-taka definitely holds him back as well a little bit, but I mean for 68k, bro, not completely terrible, and he can defend. You slap a shot on this man, he's going to be cooking, and he can get the upgraded stats even in the future. Cam, when it comes to a Cam, the best playstyle plus for Cam, especially if you play him as a playmaker, is incisive. What incisive does, if you go and actually check and you do your research, incisive literally just gets the ball directly to your striker. I'd say more than ping pass, more than tiki-taka. Through passes, especially, let's be honest, everybody's double tapping Y or double tapping, what is it, triangle on PlayStation. It's just a more accurate like swerve pass, maximum curve, precision, you know, all of the above. So yeah, I definitely think that Cam Haji insane, especially for his price is like 250. Kind of reminds me of a Maradona because he's like 5'8". He's not too tall, but very nice in terms of turning. Incisive pass plus, he's got obviously very quick elements to his game. I like that card. Let's move to the left winger. He's got the main man Sterling now. God damn, bro, this brings me back memories, boys. And I was actually checking purple Sterling. Let's check over here if we can find this man. Purple Sterling. Okay, what the hell is that, bro? Okay, now what the... we typed in something else there, bro. We've got purple Sterling right here. Bateson 87, shout out to him, man. When he had this video, I remember the Sterling, bro, so insane. I can just imagine how that one would play. But this card right here, Nepenthes also did a video, 95 pace. Who remembers this Sterling if you still were playing the game? Insane card, very nice. 134,000 coins, by the way. Finesse shot plus, rapid, bro. This card, what makes a winger so good, especially inside forward with vibes, when they have the rapid plus, it's with the ball. Rapid plus is with the ball, as you can see with the element how it looks. Quick step is more so off and sometimes on the ball, I think it is, but rapid plus with the ball, it allows for the player to move so effectively with the ball, and he's got the finesse shot to cut inside, do his job, and he can get upgraded. He's 93.4 on a meta scale, 134,000 coins. Dribbling is insane and passing elements is insane with amazing stam. Why would you not get this guy even as a sub? Trust me, this card is solid. Next one's going to be another nostalgia merchant or nostalgia going down that road. Man, like Adama Traore, bro. If you remember his previous cards, now what makes this card, in my opinion, one of the better ones, and he has that rarity to him. You won't get someone that's as tall and as maneuverable, you could say, than Adama Traore, that has the physicality, that has the big-bodiedness, you know, that has his 92.4 meta scale. He has an above 95 pace split. Ladies and gentlemen, this is literally, who remembers Bolly, bro? If you know, I'm shouting out the old OGs right there. Bolly at right winger, he was tall, he was like a little bit stocky, and he was very quick. That is the main thing. This guy's literally the epitome of that, and he's got Enforcer. Now, I use Lukaku for my striker still. I'm waiting for the 88 evolution. EA, please, maximum 88. I use Enforcer on my Lukaku, and he's got insane physical elements, and he can turn. Now, this type of card is pretty much like that, but for winger version, if that makes sense. Insane. Last one is going to be Zamorano, I think that's how you say it. I remember he's 89. Couple of guys were using it against me because he had the 5-star. This one has +4 pace, +1 shooting, +10 passing, +2 dribbling. Physicality is +2 as well, and he's got the technical plus with the finesse. Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably one of the better bang for buck attackers in the whole entire game. With the advanced forward plus, you can always add roles. I think it is at the evolution tabs. Go check to add more roles for him and get him on advanced forward plus. But yeah, Tiki Taka, so underrated for your striker, especially for those triangular movements. 200,000 coins, insane. Very nice card in this game. What makes him so good as well, right, is he's not tall and he's not short, and he has everything to compensate for everything that lacks. Like, he's got amazing dribbling to compensate for somewhat lankiness. You know, he's got the first touch as well to accompany with the technical, with the technical plus. And then he's got Trickster base as well, so you can have some fun, bro. 200,000 coins for him. If you do not have R9, here's the card to get. Tell me, do you agree with this list, man? At the end of the day, I just do these videos too for the guys that don't have as much coins. But for the most part, you don't need to be doing too much. You can literally play this whole team as is. Okay, it's 23 chem, but you get what I'm saying, and you can actually cook. That's just the name of the game right there. Yeah. Let me know who's your favorite winger, your favorite defender, midfielder right there for value. I also do these videos to showcase, like, you can always check the comments. You know, people be dropping like some very nice golden advice, you know, golden nuggets. So you guys can always check the comment section to see. But yeah, I'll catch you boys in the next one. Have a sweet one, boys. Peace.